It's story time, Finkel. Aren't you so happy that it's story time again? I hope you had a nice weekend, Finkel. Right, now, our story today is about a bear. And the bear's name is Sam. And here's Sam. Sam comes from a place where it snows and it's very, very cold. So he has to have a jacket. He even has a little hoodie. Sometimes he puts his hoodie on. Okay, Sam, let's hear the story about you. Let's go. So, there it is. And it says, "You can do it, Sam." That's right. It happened one winter morning on Plum Street. And the moon was still up, making moonbeams and shadows on Plum Street. That's where he lived, on Plum Street. I wonder what the name of your street is. And did you go and look at what number your house is? I wonder what number Sam's house is. In the little white house, Mrs. Bear and Sam were baking cakes. They stirred with big spoons, swirling and tasting batter. They peeked in the oven at 2 rows of cakes, golden brown cakes, for their friends on Plum Street. That was kind. They were going to give some cakes to their friends that live in the same road. Come on, cakes, whispered Sam. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Mrs. Bear and Sam waited for the cakes. Now can we go, Mama? Now? Said Sam. Soon, said Mrs. Bear. Soon, Sam. Oh, he wants to go and give his friends some cakes. He's in a hurry. They waited and waited, and then, at last, Mrs. Bear sniffed the air with her nose in the air. And she said, I believe our cakes are ready. Oh, she can smell when they're ready. Maybe they smell delicious. He's licking the spoon. Mrs. Bear and Sam counted the cakes, and there were 10. They tucked them in bags, and there were 10 bags. Well done, just like we counted to 10. There we go. They're going to put 10 biscuits in 10 bags. Outside, snow tumbled on houses and sprinkled the trees. It powdered the garden and Mrs. Bear's truck. Sam and his mama climbed in the truck. Their truck was green, a lovely green truck. Look, she's putting all the things in the back. You can see it snows there. We don't have snow. We just feel very cold. They bumped along in the early light, just the two of them on Plum Street. Uphill and down, and up and down, to the very end of Plum Street. Oh, our friends will love my cakes, Sam told his mama. Of course, Mrs. Bear said. Oh, they're going to all the houses. Mrs. Bear pulled up close to the first sleepy house. Here we are, Sam. I'll wait here, and you take the cakes. All by myself? Whispered Sam. Go, 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 Mrs. Bear said. She put her arm around Sam. You can do it. Sam. She wants Sam to take the cakes to the door by himself. off he went, all by himself in new snow, all by himself, waving a red bag and waving to Mrs. Bear, all by himself, taking a cake to their friends. There he goes. So brave. His mommy's watching. Sam left the bag at the door. There was a sign on the bag and it said, "A tasty surprise." Here he goes, putting it down on the step at the door. A tasty surprise. Then he ran back to the truck where his mama was waiting. "I did it," said Sam. "Of course," Mrs. Bear said. "Oh, look, she's so proud of him. He did it all by himself." He delivered the cake all by himself. Mrs. Bear and Sam bumped along, just the two of them, uphill and down, up and down. At each sleepy house, Mrs. Bear stopped the truck. She put her arm around Sam. "Here I go," whispered Sam. "Go, go, go," Mrs. Bear said. And off he went, making tracks in the new snow, waving a red bag and waving to his mama, leaving one tasty cake at each sleepy door. Wow, he's done so many. Well done, Sam. So brave. Until they got home. There were 2 cakes left in 2 red bags. Said Mrs. Bear. "For us?" whispered Sam. "Of course," Mrs. Bear said. "Just 2 left. Look at that. Then they're each going to get one, hey?" Mrs. Bear and Sam held hands on the path to the little white house. And the sun was just sunning up the little white house. "Hello, house," said Sam, and they went inside, kicking snow off their boots. Oh, they can't take the snow inside. Let's see. Mrs. Bear poured cocoa into cups, and they wriggled their toes in fat socks, enjoying their cakes with cocoa. As their bellies filled up, they took turns telling stories. Stories about a bear called Sam, who takes cakes all by himself to his friends, and how they all love his cakes very much. And that's what happened one winter morning on Plum Street. That's the end. Thank you, Sam. I'm sure you made your friends very happy giving them all a cake. Can you remember how many cakes and how many red bags there were? 10. You guessed it. 10 red bags and 10 cakes. Well done. Thank you, froggies. Oh, looks like Finkel's fallen asleep. Finkel, did you fall asleep? Oh dear. He must have gone to bed too late last night. Don't go to bed too late, Finkel. Bye-bye, froggies. See you tomorrow.